What's going on, guys? Welcome back to today's second stimulus check update and stimulus update. Today is Sunday, August 30th, so hopefully you have had a wonderful weekend. Now, today we have a packed full video. Today we have a lot of stuff we need to cover, and here are the things I am going to address in today's video. We are first going to talk about the second stimulus check. Where is it? What good news could we potentially see this week? We do have some good news and I want to bring that to your attention. Also, retroactive checks. I want to address this because many people have been wondering, is this true? And will I get one? So I will address that. Also, we are coming up to that deadline where if you didn't get your stimulus check or you didn't get your full stimulus for yourself or a dependent, we're coming up to that deadline, so I want to explain what you can do, the number that you need to call to get this addressed. Also, $300 checks for seniors and people on Social Security. If you didn't know that this existed, I want to bring this to your attention because many people are needing this money. So if you are a senior citizen or you collect Social Security, this could potentially affect you. Also, pandemic EBT. I want to explain what it is, how you can get it, and lastly in this video I want to address the pandemic SNAP benefit extension. So if you get any type of food assistance, you need to make sure you stick around to the end of this video so I can explain to you how all of this stuff could potentially affect you. Alright, so let's address the second stimulus check because I know that's what most people want. What is happening with the second stimulus check? Well, currently, a second stimulus check is at a standstill. We're at a stalemate. But this coming week, we should see some movement on the stimulus check front, and it should be positive news. What you need to understand is that on Tuesday, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin is scheduled to testify in front of the House Select Subcommittee. And this is going to be regarding the COVID-19 crisis, which is what everybody is currently dealing with. And most people don't have the money to actually deal with this properly. Now, the subcommittee hearing will, and this is directly from the subcommittee, this is a statement that they made, the subcommittee hearing will examine the urgent need for additional economic relief for children, workers, and families, and the administration's implementation of key stimulus programs passed by Congress earlier this year. That is important because this could ultimately change the way the second stimulus check is viewed moving forward into this pandemic. Now, many people predict that this hearing will ultimately push for more stimulus, will push for stimulus checks to the American people because as of right now, Congress has not really been talking about stimulus checks. It's all about the United States Postal Service, all about schools and school funding, some state and local governments, PPP funding or money for small businesses to keep their employees employed instead of going on unemployment, and also unemployment benefits. But for some reason, stimulus checks, the thing that would help out the most people the fastest, is being forgotten, unheard of. And we want to know why. The Federal Reserve, and specifically Jerome Powell, has already stated that the Fed can't do much more. The next thing, and the only thing that could really prop up the economy, is going to be fiscal stimulus, aka stimulus checks. So without that, the Fed can't do anything else. They're pretty much stuck with everything that they have done so far. Now, what I can tell you regarding the second stimulus check is, as of right now, we should have more answers moving into the next couple of weeks. Many experts predict that this week, this current week, so starting tomorrow, is going to be used as a backroom negotiation period where Congress is hopefully going to get some answers, hopefully going to come up with some type of an agreement or some partial agreement where they feel they can move forward. So once the Senate comes back to Capitol Hill on September 8th, hopefully they have something to put in front of them, show them, and hopefully the Senate can vote on it as quickly as maybe the 8th,
but possibly within the next week. So that's what some experts are predicting, that this current week is going to be used for backroom negotiations. So we'll see if that's true or not. Now, let's address retroactive checks, because retroactive checks are coming. Most people don't realize this, most people don't know this is happening, but it is. Currently, many states are just getting ready to start issuing the federal unemployment bonus to their residents. However, many on unemployment are wondering, well, when does it start? Does it start the day I get my first check, or do I get any back pay, or is it when President Trump signed his executive order? When do I get that current $300 per week unemployment boost? Well, that's what I want to address, because as of right now, this is what's happening. Currently, some states, Arizona included, have been issuing their current week's unemployment boost at $300 per week. That's the way it's been working. They haven't been sending any retroactive pay yet. Now, Arizona has, but what happens is they send the current week first, and in a separate transaction, completely separate, they are sending their retroactive pay. So this works out to where you get retroactive pay, that $300 per week, starting the week of July 26th, or the week ending August 1st. Now, the reason why I want to explain this to you is because pretty much one simple fact. The simple fact is this money is coming from FEMA. It is coming from FEMA's fund. And because of that, there's not a lot of funds available. Now, what you need to understand is you may not receive any additional unemployment boost moving forward, because the majority of the funds are gone. There is no more money in FEMA's reserve fund. So because of that, there's no way we can actually receive our unemployment benefits. So if you're on unemployment, just understand you may not receive another check, another unemployment boost check, because there's no funds. However, you will get any retroactive pay, and in most cases, most experts predict you're going to get anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks of that federal unemployment. Past that, it's going to be gone. Now, I have some major news in regards to people that didn't get their stimulus check, that first stimulus check that was supposed to be issued in April. If you didn't get that, or you didn't get your full stimulus amount, there's still time and there's still a way you can receive your full stimulus. Here's what you need to do. Because the IRS is cutting it pretty much gone. It's going away as of September 30th. So on September 30th, if you didn't get your full stimulus check, or the IRS doesn't know that they still owe you money, the only way you can get it is by filing your 2020 federal tax return next year. So sometime in February or April of next year, you can go and file. However, you will have to wait. So here's what you need to do if you didn't get your full stimulus, or you didn't get any stimulus check at all. You need to call the IRS directly, talk to one of their representatives, and see what information are they missing, why didn't you get a stimulus check, and what can you do to change it. Here's the number, okay? And I suggest you call this number early in the morning. I suggest you call this anywhere between 8 and 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, that's Eastern Standard Time. Don't call it 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, because that is going to be 1 p.m. and you probably will have to wait. So here's the number you need to call, and call this early in the morning Eastern Standard Time. The number is 800-919-9835. Read that to you one more time. The number is 800-919-9835. That's the number you need to call, and I recommend you do it soon. All right, all you senior citizens out there that are over the age of 72, or people that collect Social Security benefits, there is some good news. I want to explain it. It probably didn't affect you yet, but I guarantee it will ultimately. Now, in Jacksonville, Florida, they started issuing $300 stimulus checks to people that were 72 or older, and or or people on Social Security. Now, these $300 stimulus checks were sent out per person, only up to 3,000 residents. Now, in order to qualify, you have to live in Duval County. You have to be able to say that you have either been impacted by reduced income or increased expenses. That is where the majority of senior citizens and anybody on a fixed income have been affected, is by the rising cost of all their goods, medications, and utilities. Now, this program began accepting applications yesterday morning at 8 a.m. By 9 a.m., the application process was closed because they already received 3,000 legitimate applications. So because of that, this program is now closed. But the reason I'm telling you this is not to show you what you missed. I'm not showing you that. The reason I'm telling you this is because cities and counties are going to listen to their residents, their senior citizens, people on Social Security, people with a fixed income. And they're going to do whatever they can to help out not just those on unemployment, not just those needing help with rental assistance, but those that need help paying for everyday living expenses, like somebody on a fixed income. So that may be you. So other cities and counties will take notice. It may take time, but I guarantee you, Jacksonville, Florida is not going to be the only city that offers this. Other cities are going to offer this. Other counties are going to offer this. At some point, chances are there will be a state that offers this statewide to people that are older, people that are maybe 72 or older, maybe people that are 65 or older, who knows? But it is also going to go to people on Social Security and disability. So if you have questions on this, if you're wondering, is my city considering this? Currently, I don't know. This is the only city that I know that's doing this. However, this is exactly what happened, and what I explained with hazard pay is cities are going to take notice, and when they do, they will start to implement these programs as they find the funds available. So all you gotta do is stay tuned to this channel, because as more and more cities start offering this, I guarantee you I will bring this to your attention and I'll update you on which cities are providing this. So as of right now, all you need to do, first off, make sure you smash that like button and also subscribe so you don't miss any more of my stimulus check updates. All right, now let's address pandemic EBT funds. Currently, some states are still allowing new applications and families to apply for pandemic EBT. You qualify for this program. It's very simple, very straightforward. If your child, who has to be a school-aged child, if they qualify for free or reduced meals through their school, then you automatically qualify for pandemic EBT. All you have to do is request a card. Okay? Now, most states have already closed their pandemic EBT application process. However, there are still a handful of states open, but you need to actually apply, and you can apply online. You have to do this before August 31st. So that is tomorrow. If you wait past then, the majority of these states are going to be closed, and you will not be able to get any money for pandemic EBT. Now, I want you to understand this is going to be a one-time payment. You're going to get that money on your card one time, and then you can use it however you see fit. But it's just like a SNAP card, it's just like an EBT card. You can only use it for food. You can't go out and buy a new pair of Nikes. You have to use it for food. Now, currently, there's no sign of Congress going on and adding additional funds to the pandemic EBT program for this school year. However, there are other ways that you can get money for food assistance, and that is through the pandemic SNAP benefits. Now, the SNAP benefits have been extended, and by extended, I'm talking about the maximum amount for your family size. So before, that wasn't the case. You wouldn't get the maximum amount. But now, because we are in a pandemic, we are in a state of emergency, which this was through the CARES Act, which was passed in March. And being that so many schools are closed for in-person learning, the SNAP program has been extended in many states for maximum benefits for September. These states include, and I'll list these in alphabetical order, are California, Colorado, District of Columbia, Iowa, Maryland, Maine, Michigan, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Virginia, Washington, and Wisconsin. Those are the states that currently have the maximum amount of pandemic SNAP benefits that have been extended through September. Now, if you already applied or you already are accepted for SNAP benefits, all you need to know is your new benefits are going to be applied to your card, to your SNAP card. Okay, you don't have to do anything else. However, if you have yet to apply, it is highly recommended that you apply before September. So that means you have today and you have tomorrow. If you wait past then you could see a little bit of a delay in your SNAP benefits payment. So I don't want you to have to hold out for money that you need to actually survive and feed your family. So that's why I highly recommend you go and apply through your state today or tomorrow to make sure you don't miss out. Now this coming week, what can I tell you? What can I promise you? What I can promise you is there's going to be updates, not just by me, but from Congress, probably from President Trump, from many different people. But here's what I can ultimately promise you. I'm going to continue to do my job and keep you updated on everything regarding the second stimulus check, the next stimulus package, possible stimulus payments, and also how you can make money online. I've been saying this over and over again the past few days. This coming week, I promise you, I'm going to include different ways to make money online at the end of my stimulus check update videos. I will also be introducing new videos outside of stimulus updates. They're going to be completely different, but ways to save money, make money, invest money, and everything that has to do with your financial future. So if that's something that you're interested in, you want to know how not only to save money or invest, but make money online, if that's something you want to know, all you got to do, first off, hit that thumbs up button on this video. Make sure you go and click that subscribe button, subscribe today, so that you don't miss out on any of my new content. So again, I just want to say thank you for watching my videos, always coming here, giving me positive signs, hitting that thumbs up button, subscribing, because that is why I do what I do. So again, thank you for watching the second stimulus check update and stimulus package news video. Do me a favor, like always, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next one.